Welcome to the PCFL Show. On this week's episode, we've got highlights from Week 10, previews of Week 11, and make it 4 quick questions. The PCFL Show is brought to you in part by 916 Design Studio. For all your design needs, call 916-747-9255. Also by La Cabana Restaurant in Suisun, the best in home-style Mexican cooking. Call 707-429-5871. This week's 3 quick questions will actually be 4. Let's let the guys introduce themselves.
Brenton McCoy,
Derek Spivey,
Adam Edwards,
Noel Calvert
of the Central Valley Jaguars.
Okay, first question's for Noel. What drew you towards playing football at this level?
I played a year at Delta, and then one day I ran into one of my mom's friends, and I seen him with some football stuff on. He asked me, did I want to play football? He thought I was interested, and I was like, yeah. So I went out with the Trojans, 06, and I liked it from there on out, and that's where I was every day there.
And Brenton, outside of the game, what's football taught you?
Well, just teamwork and just working with other people, different personalities in general. Just really banding together as a team and just building up on other things and just building up other people and other teammates. So football, as in, just teach me other things in life, responsibility, because I gotta be responsible for myself before I can do anything else. My position as a teammate.
Eric, what do you hope to gain by playing football at this level?
I want to be able to give the community where I came from something to come watch and something to enjoy. Somewhere families can come out to, people I've been knowing from my area and stuff like that to come out and just watch. But mostly what I want to gain is just experience, being able to build my character as a team player and being able to go play at the next level and possibly get paid one day. And also after that, come back and get back to semi-pro would help me get there.
Adam, what do you like about this team this year as you've got a chance at the playoffs?
I like mostly about this team is more communication, there's more growth in it as a unit. As men together, we work hard, we try to push each other. I mean, we have our differences, but at the same time, it helps us grow to become one as a unit to win it all.
Thanks, guys, for being on the show, and good luck with the playoff chase. Now let's get to the highlights. After an almost scoreless first quarter, the Jags started having some success on the ground. Sticking with what was working, they pounded it in. Yes, the ball comes loose, but they recover in the end zone. And by getting the ground game rolling, it opened things up through the air. Later on in the third quarter, a big 4th down conversion results in a touchdown. Down but not out, the Chiefs start to get things moving. But missed opportunities in the form of drops and turnovers continue to plague them. Jaguars were able to exploit the turnover and turn it into points. Running back Dominic Miller breaks a long run and sets himself up for a score. And the Jaguar defense comes up big in the 4th quarter with a pick 6. Your final score is Central Valley Jags 41, Solano Chiefs nothing. After a quick Stallions touchdown drive to start the game, the Giants get on the scoreboard with this 59-yard pass from Javon Cherry to Ray Twine. The Giants get the ball back after forcing a punt, but on first down, Brian Robertson picks the ball off. And that leads to Tony Waston powering it into the end zone. The point after is good, and the Stallions extend their lead. On the ensuing possession, the Stallions defense forces a fumble, setting up this field goal by Danny Betancourt. With time running out in the half, the Giants strike pay dirt again when Ray Twine grabs his second touchdown of the day. And the Giants go for 2, and it's good. Later on in the third quarter, the Giants are forced to punt, and Dominique Williams has a huge return. Punter Sam Alton makes a huge touchdown-saving tackle, but 2 plays later, Tony Waston takes in his second touchdown of the game. The point after is good, and the Stallions extend their lead. And later in the fourth quarter, the Giants are picked off again, this time by Anthony Palomino. And the Stallions capitalize as Jeffrey Williams hits Dominique Williams for the touchdown. Danny Betancourt finishes the day 5 for 5 on PATs, and your final score, South Bay Stallions 38, Golden State Giants 14. The PCFL Show is brought to you in part by Graves Video Production. Capture life's great moments. Go to gravesvideo.net. Also by HostedSports.com, the only one-stop place for all sports on the web.
You are watching the PCFL Show with your host, Angry Mike.
In the first quarter, the Ducks were in Rhinos territory, but John Fernandez knocks the ball loose, and the Rhinos recover. And that sets up this touchdown run by Dwayne Backus. Anthony Gagliano's point after is good, and it's 7-0 Rhinos. In the second quarter, the Rhinos were in scoring position, but a fumbled snap, and the Ducks recover. And that leads to Logan Hollis Jr. rolling out and hitting Chris DuPont for the touchdown. Dave Stachelik's point after is good, and we're tied up at 7. In the third quarter, the Ducks are in Rhinos territory. Tim Lang takes the direct snap and takes it outside for the touchdown. The point after is good, but here come the Rhinos. Darian Wood takes the kickoff almost to midfield, giving the Rhinos excellent field position. And that sets up Sean McCauley finding Rashad Edwards for the touchdown. They go for the point after to tie it up, but there's a bad snap and the conversion is no good. In the fourth quarter, the Rhinos have the ball, but there's a fumble and the Ducks recover. And on the very next play, Brian Crittenden takes it to the house for the touchdown. And the point after is good, putting them up by 8. The Rhinos go on the move, here picking up a long gain to Leonard Collins Jr. and following it up with a touchdown to Richie Messenger. They go for 2, but the conversion's no good. Later in the quarter, the Ducks' field goal attempt is blocked. But with 3 minutes left in the game, the Rhinos aren't able to capitalize as the ball is picked off by Doug Fatiglia to seal the win. And your final score is Delta Ducks 21, California Rhinos 19. Let's take a look at our top performers of the week.
You're watching the PCFL Show.
Let's preview Week 11, the last week of the regular season. The Bay Area Assassins are looking to finish the season on a high note. They're looking to add a win and build some positive momentum going into the offseason. They can also play the role of spoiler. While the Barnstormers are in the driver's seat for a first-round bye in the second seed, a win will clinch it for them as they hold the tiebreaker from the head-to-head matchup against the Fury. The Bay Area Assassins take on the Central Coast Barnstormers Saturday, June 1st at Gilroy High School at 3 o'clock. Sponsored by Air Filter Control. When clean air matters, call 408-433-0600. The Chiefs are in a similar position as the Assassins. They're looking to finish the year on a positive note and build for next year. The Outlaws, on the other hand, are looking to go into the playoffs on a positive note. If they win this game and the Rhinos lose, they'll be the 4th seed and have a home playoff game. If not, they could end up being the 5th seed. The Solano Chiefs take on the East Bay Outlaws Saturday, June 1st at Freedom High School in Oakley, 3 o'clock kickoff. Sponsored by Pittsburgh Smog. Call 925-432-PASS for an appointment today. The Delta Ducks are locked in as the top seed in the playoffs. Win or lose, from that perspective, it doesn't matter. But they'll definitely want to keep momentum on their side and keep their unbeaten streak going. The situation for the Central Valley Jaguars is simple on one hand, murky on the other. Win, and they're in. Lose, and they're going to need help. The Delta Ducks take on the Central Valley Jaguars Saturday, June 1st, Walker Park in Galt, kickoffs at 5:30. The Capital City Fury still have a shot at the 2nd seed, but they'll need to win, and they'll also need a Barnstormer loss. They've won their last 2 games in convincing fashion. Can they keep that momentum going into the playoffs? The Giants started the season strong, but injuries took its toll. Can they finish off on a positive note to carry into next year? The Capital City Fury take on the Golden State Giants Saturday, June 1st, Galileo Academy Field, kickoffs at 1 o'clock. Sponsored by Bob's Donuts. This could arguably be one of the more influential games on the playoffs. The winner is definitely in. The loser will definitely need help. The Stallions had a convincing win this past week, and they take on a Rhino team who was this close to beating the Ducks. Can they control the turnovers and bad snaps that have plagued them for weeks? The South Bay Stallions take on the California Rhinos Saturday, June 1st at Oakland Technical High School, 1 o'clock kickoff. Sponsored by Hacienda Plaza Family Dentistry. Call 510-278-7727 for your appointment today. The PCFL would like to wish everybody a happy and safe Memorial Day this holiday weekend. Be sure to enjoy the time off with your family and friends, and also be sure to share the show links on Facebook. The more people we can reach in our community, the more people will get coming to our games. Also, check out thepcfl.com for more info. I'm your host, Angry Mike, and I'll see you next week.